Good morning. This is Srini Dati. Today is Thursday, July 13th. We'll talk about what's going on in the markets. As you can see, the market is the S&P is about 2 points up, and the Feds are having a discussion at the Capitol Hill, and seems like it's the futures were up, and Dow is also up by 14 points. Okay, so we'll talk about what's going on in the cryptocurrency. Again, hi. It's been a good day yesterday, and let's see what's going on with the cryptos today. Okay, so we'll look at the cryptos and the altcoins. As you can see, the altcoins are the alternative coins with based on Bitcoin. So as you can see, I'm showing you the ones that are doing well. These are the ones that are doing well with the altcoins: Stratus, Augur. Again, I have not traded or done research on these, but that they seem to be doing good. So I'll try to spend some time on these and see what they do and what is the trending. So the ones we normally focus on, we talked about Ripple. Ripple is about 5% up. The way this altcoins work, they're traded in terms of Bitcoin here, XRP. So this is in terms of Bitcoin. So it is these many Bitcoins, a very small fraction of Bitcoins, and this is the volume of trade, and this is how much it's gone up in the last 24 hours. So the way I would normally recommend is to look at the volumes, because end of the day, the more it's traded, the more it has support levels. So Ethereum with respect to Bitcoin is the number one. Ethereum is gone up 2% with respect to this Bitcoin. This is Ethereum Classic. This is the older Ethereum. Litecoin, this is one of our favorites. Ripple is doing well today, and then the rest. So there are about 200 odd. So I don't want to go through all of them. I've done a little bit of research on Dash. I'll talk about it. A little bit on Stratus. I wrote an article on Ripple. Look up my articles. And these are with respect to the US dollars. Okay. So Bitcoin is steady at 2338. Bitcoin has the highest volumes, followed by Ethereum. Okay, it's also gone up 3%. It's 205. Yesterday it went up to 225 or so. So it's down with respect to yesterday. I don't think this is 24 hours. This is in the past few hours. This is Ethereum Classic. It's also gone up. Litecoin, for some reason it's lower. Yesterday it touched 48. And Ripple has gone up today. It was at 14 cents. Today it's 19 cents. Okay, Ripple is good. I've done a lot of research. It has a lot of good use cases are very good for Ripple. It is used in the banking industry to do the payment transactions similar to EFTs or ACHs. It's using the blockchain technology, so it's reliable, fast, and secure. Okay, and Zcash, for some reason Zcash was showing up as not trading. I don't know what's going on there. Dash, I got some Zcash, but for some reason whenever I look up my Zcash, it says it's disabled. I don't know what that means. I'll have to do some research on that. I just bought one, so just to play around. Dash, again, like I said, I did some research. I'm not too sure what that is yet. Monero, I heard some good things, and I'll do some research on this Augur. It's 21% up, so it's what's going on there. Okay, so again, the big ones are Bitcoin. Let's look at the trending. The trending in the last So Bitcoin, the last price is 2338. As you can see, the volumes are pretty big. Yeah, the 24 hours change. Yes, it says 24 hours. Is yes, okay. Now I see what you mean. The benchmark 24 hours in term, they don't necessarily look at the highs and lows in 24 hours. They're doing a benchmark of what it was same time yesterday. Okay, so that's why it's showing up less, because Bitcoin did go up yesterday to 2,400, close to. Yeah, 24 hours high, as you can see, is 2,400, and the lows yesterday was, yeah. So it respect to yesterday, it's morning, so it was on the positive. Okay, so the trend, if you look up the trend for Bitcoin, is in the past few days. How many days is this? This is like 2 weeks. It's been steady. There are some variations, but that's okay, as long as they're not big peaks like you see here or here. It's okay. It's still, I would say, holding steady around this mark. Okay. The next one is Ethereum. So Ethereum, 24 hours, it's gone up 3%. The highs, like I said yesterday, was 225. The lows was 205. 198, and right now it's trading around 205. The trend for Ethereum in the last 2 weeks, it has been on the decline, right? It was, if you look up the month, the peak was in the month was around 350. So it's been declining, but seems to be holding steady around this 200 mark. So seems like that is the sweet spot for Ethereum right now. Probably this was overhyped a little bit, the 350s, 400s. Will it go up? Probably, but right now it's on the downward and holding steady around this 200 mark. Okay. I'll skip the Ethereum Classic. That's the older one, and I think let's focus on what's new. Litecoin. This was, as you heard from me a number of times, this was my favorite. But since the last 24 hours, seems like it's steady around this 44, 45 mark. It's now around 45. It's losing a bit. Like I said yesterday, it touched 48. So seems like in the last 10 days, it's around this 43, 45 mark. Okay, I would say this is kind of where it's trying to stabilize at, the 46, 45 mark. Okay, so as you can see, it was 45, 46 around this June time frame too. So it went up till 52, 53. Does it have potential to go up? Yes, but it seems to be holding steady around this 45 mark. Okay, as I said, this is the number 3 in volumes, as you can see the volumes. Number 4 rather. Okay, and then Ripple has been the positive one today. It went up 6%. Like I said, Ripple was the trading around the 24 hours low was 17 cents, and right now it's 19 cents. 6%. I think the Ripple is kind of, it may go up a little bit and stabilize around this mark. It seems like it's trying to come up to that mark, because that's where it was for a long period, the average pricing. So around that 20 cents, 21 cents. Okay. One thing with Ripple is, from what I gathered, it's fixed number of coins. Ripple is, I think, around 100 billion. There are no miners in Ripple, so it's a fixed amount, and as the transactions happen, Ripples gets used. And again, like I said, I covered this in an article. You may want to see that. Okay. So now let's move on to I like this chart because it it captures a lot more information. What this shows is in the last 1 month, Bitcoin was down by 13%. Okay, in the last 1 week, it's down by 9%. Okay, last 1 day it was up positive. It was again trying to stabilize around this 230 240 mark, like we talked about. Okay, in the last 1 hour, it's flat around this 2364 62. Okay, let's see Ethereum in the last 1 hour. Ethereum is around this 207. The last 1 day, again it's gone up a little bit because it started way here at, I don't know, 205 203, but it's around this 207 208 mark. And Litecoin in the last 1 day, it's around that 45, and in the last 1 hour too, it's around that 45 mark. Okay, last 1 month, it's gone up because it was way in the 30s. So if you were lucky enough to get that around that 29 mark, then, and you're still holding it, then you got this 50% appreciation. Hopefully some of you have got that and at that $30, and you're still holding it. Okay, but the pricing for Ethereum seems to be stabilizing around this 45 46 mark, as you can see. Okay, so that's kind of where it is right now. So if you have any questions, comments, put them on my comment box. If you something specific you want to learn about some of these things, leave me a message on the comment box. And if you like what you see, let me know, like them, and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day, and I will catch up soon. Thanks, bye.